Did you know that traditional gardening can waste up to 80% of water through evaporation and runoff? Hydroponics can solve this. It's a revolutionary method of gardening that doesn't rely on soil, but on nutrient-rich water solutions. It's efficient, sustainable, and is redefining our approach towards growing plants. Imagine a world where we can grow fresh, healthy produce right at home, using less water and space, and without the need for pesticides. Welcome to the future of gardening. Welcome to hydroponics. Hydroponics isn't just about saving water, it's about revolutionizing the way we grow our food. Now let's dive into the benefits of hydroponics. On top of the list is faster plant growth. Hydroponics allows plants to grow up to 50% faster than they would in soil. Astonishing, right? This is because the direct delivery of nutrients to the roots allows the plant to focus more energy on growth, rather than searching for nutrients in soil. Next up, we have year-round gardening. With hydroponics, you're not at the mercy of seasons or weather conditions. You can grow your favorite fruits or veggies anytime you want, right in the comfort of your home. Imagine having fresh strawberries in the middle of winter, or crisp lettuce in the height of summer. Sounds delightful, doesn't it? Another major benefit of hydroponics is space efficiency. This system requires significantly less space than traditional soil gardening. In the same area where you might grow one plant in soil, you could potentially grow 5 times as many plants hydroponically. This is perfect for city dwellers or anyone with limited outdoor space. Now let's talk about pests and diseases. They're the bane of every gardener's existence, aren't they? Well, hydroponics significantly reduces the risk of pests and diseases. Since there's no soil-borne diseases or pests to worry about. This means you can say goodbye to those pesky bugs and hello to healthier, happier plants. But that's not all. Hydroponics also contributes to water conservation. It uses up to 90% less water than conventional gardening. That's because the water in a hydroponic system is recirculated, leading to less waste and more savings. Lastly, hydroponics is a great way to grow organic produce. Since there's no need for chemical pesticides or fertilizers, your plants can grow in a cleaner, more natural environment. This gives you healthier, tastier produce right at your fingertips. And the best part? You can start your very own hydroponic system right at home. To start your hydroponic journey, you'll need a few key items. First and foremost, a reservoir is needed. This is where the nutrient-rich solution is stored. The reservoir can be any non-transparent container that can hold water. It's important that it's non-transparent to prevent light from reaching the water, which can lead to algae growth. Next, you'll need a grow tray or a net pot. This is where your plants will sit, their roots reaching into the nutrient solution below. The material is usually plastic, but it can be any non-reactive material. The key is to ensure that the tray has holes or slits that allow the roots to access the water in the reservoir. Now, let's talk about grow lights. Plants need light to photosynthesize, and in a hydroponic system, you control the light source. Grow lights come in various types, including fluorescent, LED, and high-intensity discharge lights. The choice depends on the type of plants you're growing and your budget. Moving on to air and water pumps. The air pump keeps the nutrient solution oxygenated, which is crucial for root health. It's usually connected to an air stone that diffuses the air into fine bubbles, increasing oxygen absorption. The water pump, on the other hand, circulates the nutrient solution, ensuring it reaches all the roots. Finally, a timer. In hydroponics, you control when the plants get light and nutrients. This is where the timer comes in. It automates the light and nutrient cycles, reducing the manual work and ensuring consistency. Each of these components plays a vital role in the hydroponic system. They work together to create an optimal environment for plant growth, one that's independent of soil and weather conditions. With these components, you're ready to set up your system. Setting up a hydroponic system might sound complex, but it's simpler than you think. First and foremost, you'll want to choose the type of hydroponic system that best fits your needs. You've got options such as wick systems, drip systems, or nutrient film technique systems, among others. Each has its own advantages and complexities, but for beginners, a wick system can be a great starting point due to its simplicity. Next, you'll need to select the location for your hydroponic garden. It could be indoors or outdoors depending on your preference and the type of plants you wish to grow. Just remember, the area should have enough space for your system and should be easily accessible for maintenance. Now let's talk about building the system. You'll need a reservoir, which is essentially a large container to hold the nutrient solution. Then there's the grow tray, where your plants will live. This tray sits on top of the reservoir, and your plants will grow in holes cut into it. You'll also need a wick, which draws the nutrient solution from the reservoir to the roots of your plants. For a wick system, the materials you'll need are quite straightforward. A plastic storage bin can work as the reservoir, and a styrofoam cooler lid can be the grow tray. The wicks can be made from absorbent material like cotton rope. You'll also need a nutrient solution, which provides all the necessary nutrients for your plants, and a pH testing kit to ensure the solution is at the right level for your plants. Now, it's time to assemble. Drill holes in the grow tray for your plants and wicks. The wicks should go through the holes and reach into the reservoir. Then, fill the reservoir with the nutrient solution, ensuring the wicks are submerged. Next, place your plants in the grow tray. If you're starting from seeds, you'll want to use some form of growing medium, like rock wool, to hold the seeds in place. If you're using seedlings or cuttings, make sure the roots reach the wick. Finally, it's time for the lights. If your system is outdoors, natural sunlight should do the trick. But if you're setting up indoors, you'll need a grow light. Position it above the grow tray to ensure all plants get an equal amount of light. And voila! You've just set up your very own hydroponic system. But remember, it doesn't end here. Regular maintenance is crucial. You'll need to check the pH levels of the nutrient solution regularly, adjust the lighting as needed, and replace the solution as it gets used up. And there you have it, your very own hydroponic system, ready to grow. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've covered today. We started our journey by diving into the heart of the hydroponic revolution. A revolution that takes traditional gardening and flips it on its head, swapping soil for water and bringing the future to your backyard. We delved into the world where plants grow faster, yield more, and require less space. A world that's not just a dream, but a reality you can create. From there, we explored the myriad benefits of hydroponics. We talked about how hydroponic gardening can increase your plant yield by up to 50% and speed up growth by as much as 25%. We also discussed how this innovative method uses 90% less water than traditional gardening, making it a sustainable choice for our environment. Not forgetting, of course, the joy and convenience of gardening all year round, regardless of the weather. Next, we navigated through the essentials of a hydroponic system. We learned about the reservoir, the hydroponic medium, the nutrient solution, and the all-important light source. We discovered that each component plays a crucial role in creating an environment where plants can flourish without soil. We demystified the science behind it, showing that it's not rocket science but a simple and accessible way to garden smarter. Then, we rolled up our sleeves and dove into the practical side of things. We walked through the steps to set up your own hydroponic system, from selecting the right system for your needs to preparing the nutrient solution, and from planting the seeds to maintaining the system. We showed that setting up a hydroponic system is as easy as pie, and you don't need a green thumb to make it work, so there you have it. We've journeyed from the concept of hydroponic gardening to the practicalities of setting up your own system. We've demystified the science, showcased the benefits, and armed you with the knowledge you need to embark on your own hydroponic adventure. With a hydroponic system, you're not just growing plants, you're growing the future. So, are you ready to revolutionize your garden?